Good morning, children. How are you all? Good. Now, we will discuss a formula that is in the given figure. In this given figure, L parallel to M. This is the line L and M. Both lines are parallel. And T is a transversal. Okay? T. Because a transversal, a line is a transversal where distinct lines intersect at distinct points. Two lines are there, it is intersecting at two different points. So T is a transversal. Okay, intersects, transversal intersects L at P and M at Q. If bisectors of APQ, that means angle APQ. This angle APQ is bisected, that means divided into two equal parts. These two are equal. And here CQP. So this is also bisected. So QR is bisected angle Q. QR is a ray bisected angle Q. Now what is bisected? PR bisected angle APQ. That means these two angles are equal. I am taking these two angles are X and X. That means angle APR is equal to RPQ is equal to X. Okay. Next, QR bisected angle Q. QR bisected angle PQC or CQP. So these two angles are bisected. So I am taking those two angles are equal. I am taking as Y and Y. Now what are these angles? PQR is equal to RQC is equal to Y. Okay. Now I'll use one simple logic. If two lines are parallel and if it is a transversal, a pair of consecutive interior angles. Okay. Both are same side of the transversal. Both are interior. Okay. This pair, sum of these two interior angles is equal to, right, 180 degrees, because sum of co-interior angles. Okay, now what are the labeling important? I am writing here Q and it is A and it is C. This APQ together, APQ, actually it is bisected, each part is X and X, then together it is X plus X, that is 2X. And PQC, this angle together, Y and Y, Y plus Y, 2Y. Now, sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degrees because co-interior angles. 2X plus 2Y is equal to 180 degrees since co-interior angles. Sum of co-interior angles is 180 degrees. If I take 2 common and cancel, X plus Y is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. Now, here one triangle I can see. Can you? Okay, good. I can see one triangle. What is the name of the triangle? Very good. PQR. Angle P is how much here? X. Angle Q is how much here? Y. Angle R, we don't know. Angle R, PRQ. Angle R, PRQ. I want that angle only. PRQ. This angle I found in a triangle. Now, in triangle PQR, in triangle PQR. Sum of three angles is equal to, good, 180 degrees. X plus Y plus angular RPRQ is equal to 180 degrees. Since angle sum property of a triangle, now X plus Y is equal to, what is X plus Y value? 90, substitute here. 90 plus PRQ is equal to 180. So angle PRQ is equal to plus 90, go to that side, minus 90. So angle PRQ is equal to 90 degrees. Is it clear? Okay children, we will discuss one more example in lines and angles. In figure, POQ is a line. POQ is a line. It's a straight line. Ray OR is perpendicular to PQ. OR is a ray is perpendicular to PQ. 90 degrees. OS is another ray. OS is another ray. Lying between the rays OP and OR. In between OP and OR, OS is there. It is telling that lying between only. It is not made. Okay, it is not bisected. It is not making angle into two equal parts. OP and OR. Okay. Now prove that angle ROS. ROS. This particular angle is equal to QOS, half of QOS minus POS. QOS minus POS, half of that. We need to prove. Okay? Now, a part by part I will explain this question. Just look at the very observed theme. It is POQ. It is perpendicular. 90 degrees. So, both are perpendicular only. If it is 90, this is also 90 degrees. So, OR perpendicular to PQ. That means angle POR is equal to angle QOR is equal to 90 degrees. Is it clear? Angle POR is equal to angle QOR is equal to 90 degrees because it is perpendicular. Now, this POR is divided into two parts. I am taking these two. Angle POR is equal to angle QOR. I am taking, and angle POR is divided into two parts. POS, ROS. Two parts are. So, instead of angle POR, can I write angle POS plus angle ROS is equal to angle QOR. Okay? Now, see what we are need to prove. Angle ROS only. Angle ROS only. We don't want this angle POS. Send it to the other hand side. Here it is plus. Go to that side, minus. Already it is minus POS is there. So we are already in touch with the solution. So angle ROS is equal to angle QOR minus angle POS. Okay? Now, imagine he asked us to prove ROS is equal to half of. If by 2 come to this side into 2, that means 2 times angle ROS is needed. Here only one time is there. Add angle ROS on both sides. Okay? Add angle ROS on both sides. What will happen? ROS plus ROS is equal to ROS plus QOR minus POS. ROS plus ROS. 2 times ROS. Now, I should add these two angles. ROS, QOR. Tell me what is that? ROS, this angle ROS, the shaded part, QOR, this angle, that is 90 degrees. So I mean that the full angle. The full angle is how much now? QOS. So together these two is QOS minus EOS. Here into 2, transfer to that side, divided by 2. So angle ROS is equal to half of angle QOS minus angle POS. So this is we need to prove. Is it clear? Okay children, we will discuss one more example. In the figure, AB parallel to CD parallel to EF. That means AB, this line, CD, EF. These three lines are parallel to each other. Then find the angles. Okay. Now, what lines are parallel? I am taking. Whenever you are facing a geometry chapter, okay, if you are telling anything they are parallel, okay, part by part, you should separate the diagram into different parts, and part by part you should observe, is there any alternate angles, is there any, okay, corresponding angles, vertically opposite angles or co-interior angles are present or not, you should investigate. Now, whenever they are telling these are parallel lines, automatically either corresponding or alternate or co-interior angles will be there. You should check. Now, this is A and this is B and it is C and it is D. I take a part from the diagram A, B, C, D. Now they are telling that they are parallel lines. I can extend like this. Then it is a transversal. If it is a transversal, then the angles either side of the transversal, both are interior. If they are not adjacent, three properties. What is the first property? Both are interior. Second property, they are either side of the transversal. Third property, they are not adjacent angles. So what type of angles they are? Yes, alternate angles. So these two angles are equal. That is angle ABC is equal to angle BCD. Since alternate angles, they are alternate angles. ABC in the diagram, ABC, how much? 75. BCD from the diagram, BCD. Yes, it is together y and 25. So y plus 25. He is asked us to find the angles x and y. Then I want y plus 25 transfer to this side minus 25. So y is nothing but 50 degrees. Okay. The next one. X and y. Among x and y I got y. Now I should find out from x. X is here. Okay. Now these two parallel lines I should take. These two parallel lines. Okay, this is E and this is F, this is C, this is D. Here E gave CD parallel to EF, CD parallel to EF. Okay, if I extend like this, then these two lines are parallel. Then these two angles are like this is a transversal and this is X he gave and this is 25 is there in the question. Good. Now, what about these two angles? Properties. Both are interior, same side of the transversal. If either side, alternate angles. Same side and they are not adjacent angles. They are called co-interior angles. Okay. So, the sum is angle FEC plus ECD is equal to 180 degrees. Because co-interior angles, sum of co-interior angles is supplementary. Now, FEC is how much? X. ECD, how much? 25. Plus 25, go to that side, minus 25. So, 180 minus 25, that is 155. Okay, so x value is 155 and y value is 50 degrees. So we got the values of x and y. The thing is that how I get to the solution, that whatever the value I want here 75, y and 25, I separately this taken the diagram. Whereas x is there, I separated the diagram. So meanwhile, that means the complete diagram, whatever the part you want, you separate from the main diagram and apply all the skills, like whether they are alternate angles or co-interior angles or corresponding angles or vertically opposite angles. One property will be there in behind. So you have to investigate and you should find out which property is there and you should find out the solution of the given question. Okay, we'll discuss one more example. In the given figure, in this figure, xy and mn, lines xy and mn. xy is a straight line, mn is a straight line. Why he mentioned lines? It is a straight line. That means this angle is a straight angle or this angle is a straight angle. So angle, the straight angle is 180 degrees. Intersect at O. XY line and MN line intersect at a point O. Angle POY. This is perpendicular. POY 90 degrees. And A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. The given figure, A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. That implies A is equal to 2x, B is equal to 3x. Now what he gave? XY is a line. XY is a line. It's a straight line. Here OE is there. Now what is the angle XOY? Angle XOY 180 degrees, because it is a straight angle. What is that? Straight angle. XOY is nothing but this complete angle is a straight angle. What I mean? Now this complete angle is divided into 1, 2, 3. 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. What are the parts? A, B, 90. So A plus B plus 90 is equal to 180. What is the value of A? 2x. B, 3x. A plus B, 2x plus 3x, 5x. Plus 90, go to that side. Minus 90. X is equal to 90 by 5. Okay, 90 by 5 is 80. So A is equal to 2x. 2 into 18, 36 degrees. B is equal to 3 into 18, that is 54 degrees. Okay, add 36 and 54, 90. If it is 90, then automatically the other two are 90. But here he has to find C. We need to find out C. That's why here he mentioned one more thing. Lines XY and MN. MN is also a line. M, N, O. So this angle, okay? This angle is also a line. This complete angle B and C, like this it is given. It is B and it is C. But we know that angle MON is equal to 180 degrees because straight angle. That is nothing but B plus C is equal to 180 degrees. B is how much? 54. Plus C is equal to 180 degrees. C is equal to 180 minus 54. Okay, it is 136 degrees. Angle C is equal to 136. So A value is 36, B value is 54, C value is 136.